Welcome back for match 3. This is Old Man Poole. We have a keeper here. Ideally we'd find a 2-drop, but even if we don't, we're not in a terrible spot. We've got Tishana's Wayfinder, which with any luck will find us a land, and then we're kind of off the races for the rest of the game. Yeah, 2-drop I guess is the best draw here. Land isn't terrible given our hand either. As long as my opponent's not like crazy aggressive, I think we're doing okay. Blue-green, that seems merfolk. Okay. River Sneak's not fantastic for us, because actually the only way we really get to kill it was a contract killing, which is quite expensive. So I have to hope he doesn't curve out just absurdly here and run us over. But yeah, we don't have like any Vanquish the Weeks, Skullduggeries and the like that really punish the River Sneak. Alright. This is a pretty aggressive start. The Grazing Whiptail will help. Actually, I guess the Wayfinder won't really, but assuming the Grazing Whiptail doesn't die, it will stem the bleeding some. Well, let's see what we find. Pirate's Cutlass. Do we just need to find the contract killing? We're going to go 4, 5, 6 even without the Cutlass. I don't think that the Cutlass, this is like a card that matters a ton in the matchup, but we don't really want to find more lands either. Don't think we can race my opponent though. I'm going to put that into the graveyard, I think. Alright. So we're probably going to take another 4 damage here. Ooh, black. So maybe splashing for some reasonable removal here. Water Trap Weaver. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't on the Grazing Whiptail. That slows me down a little bit, but like, we're probably not on the offense anyway. Yeah. Alright, down to 14. We get to play the Grazing Whiptail. With any luck, he won't have a response. Conqueror's Galleon is good, but I think that this matchup's going to be too fast for it to really shine. Maybe Snapping Sailback next turn, and that can start beating in. We can also use Contract Killing if we find a swamp. Killing out the River Sneak may end up being crucial. Or anything that he enchants with, like One with the Wind. Oh wow, another Water Trap Weaver. Oof. Alright. Well, it's been a pretty good curve up for my opponent. We were a little bit slow. He has definitely not given us a chance to recover. Okay, go down to 8 here. Can't block his flyer next turn, so we're going to go down to 4. Actually, Bloodletter's not terrible. Problem is it's the only thing we can cast. Does block though, it does gain us a life. Is a Snapping Sailback going to be better than that? No, I don't think so. I think we just need to keep ourselves alive as long as possible. So I'm just going to play the Bloodletter here. Try and find a black source for contract killing so we can get rid of the River Sneak. After that, we're like close to stabilized. He's only got 2 cards left. Assuming he doesn't have another Water Trap Weaver, I think we're doing pretty okay. Oh dear. Okay, Pirate's Cutlass is good too, though. So he's got to equip the Sneak here, probably. Okay. We're still on a 3-turn clock. Can use Contract Killing if we find a swamp. But we've at least stopped the offensive a little bit, so feel good about that. Little victories, little victories. Not a swamp. I don't think there's any real merit in playing the Conqueror's Galleon. I guess we'll just play the Dreadmaw here. I guess I will swing with the Wayfinder. I don't imagine he blocks. I guess if he has another tap down effect, that makes us feel a little bit bad, but I think if he had one, he would have used it last turn instead of the Cutlass, when we were really exposed. Yeah, good start for my opponent. Looks like it's a pretty sweet Merfolk deck. Splashing for probably just removal off the black. Like Vanquish the Weak, Skullduggery. Depths of Desire. Okay. That's going to get us kind of regardless, I'm afraid. There's just a lot of big creatures in this deck. Okay. Warden of Waves. So we actually can play for the contract killing if we find black still. Oh, this is lethal, isn't it? With the bounce. Oh, yes, maybe I shouldn't have swung with the Wayfinder. I guess that's true. If you had any removal spell, that makes it a little bit bad. was kind of thinking we had one more blocker, but I guess, yeah. Alright, that was a costly attack. It probably wouldn't have mattered, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what possessed me there. Yeah, okay, I think we were dead anyway, but Merfolk. Pretty good curve Merfolk, too. I think we do just want to play some pretty good low to the ground, more defensive cards. Maybe Blightkeeper to interact with his potential 2/1 flyer. Daggertooth seems better than like Tormentor, probably, since he's often got lands to throw away. We're gonna cut down on our high drops a little bit, just because they are kind of expensive. Jade Guardian I still think is probably okay. I'm not sure we've got the time for Conqueror's Galleon, even though I do like the card in general. I think we're gonna win if we can pull ahead early. Yeah, I don't think I want any more of these. I mean, Wild Growth Walkers is quite good if we manage to pump it, but not great outside of that. We could cut the other Dreadmaw. Well, that is a nice way to like force through damage. Although turning his bounce off is pretty good. Let's see, what do we have that actually? Is there anything that we're playing that just destroys bounce? Pirate's Cutlass, maybe? A Cutlass just isn't the best against this opponent. Pretty slow. We don't have a ton of pirates. We have some though. And if we equip to pirates every time we play it, yeah, I think it's probably still okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Dreadmaw. We'll just kind of slide the curve down a little bit in general. Okay, I think I like this. My opponent's deck did look very good though. The curve out was very real, so we'll need a little bit of help to get my opponent dead 2 games in a row. Going first definitely helps here though. Okay. So we'll have Branchwalker next turn. Followed up with the Direfleet Hoarder at this point. Looking likely. Do we want that, or do we just want to find another land? That is good eventually. I think I'm actually going to pitch it, though. It would feel pretty bad not to find more, and I do want to get to 4. I'm just going to put that into the graveyard. A little bit unfortunate there, because I think that is a good card for us. It would like for him to miss. Okay. Well, at least they're not Merfolk, right? Maybe my opponent just had an unusually good start last game. Alright, so we're not going to attack here. I don't think there's any real reason to. Sully's Diviner does actually put a pretty good stopper on us, though. We don't have very many big creatures anymore. And it feels pretty bad to use like a removal spell on that. Okay, just Ixalan's Keeper here. Finding a land would be pretty nice. Okay, that's almost a land. Daggertooth isn't bad. Maybe I just want to keep building out our board. Like maybe that's just fine. We don't have any flying defense outside of the Whiptail right now. I think the best chance to win this game may actually be to go really wide and then have a huge River's Rebuke turn. I think I'm actually gonna put this on top. And there's the River Sneak. The clock is a ticking here. So we swing with both of these and say we're just okay trading away for the Keeper. I think that's alright. We'll play the Ravenous Daggertooth and still have a blocker. This is like a reasonable offensive. I assume we'll block 1 with the Diviner. Okay, and just trade. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I want to get rid of the Keeper, because that potentially puts us in a tough spot later on in the game. And both of these can swing past the diviner now. Okay, just the 1 damage here. I'm okay with that. Should probably be F6ing. Just a good habit to be in. Okay, Stormfleet Spy, also pretty powerful. Definitely makes the trade look nice. Okay, well, Lightkeeper and Direfleet Hoarder, I guess, are our plays now. Yeah, I don't love trading either of these for the Spy, but maybe that's still just correct. I guess we play the Lightkeeper. We're hitting almost as fast against my opponent, not quite. Let's see, if we swing and trade, we're not even in a position we can swing anyway. Yeah, I don't think I love that. Last turn it felt a little bit better because we had a couple of 3-drops that could get in, and if he didn't have a good follow-up, we could maybe do a little bit more damage, or follow-up that we'd be more happy trading with. I think we're just gonna wait here. And if we find another land, we can play the Jade Guardian, start getting in with a 4-drop, or a 4-powered creature. Okay, Prying Blade. Looks like that's gonna go right into River Sneak if I had to guess. Yep, can't do much about that. We are on our 10-turn clock. Opponent gets lots and lots of treasure. What that's worth. Well, I'm glad we pitched that contract killing forever ago. We have not found lands, though. We do want to find lands. Wonder if it's correct to chump attack with the Hoarder. Feels awfully bad. If we do that, potentially we can play Jade Guardian, start getting in. I don't think we're quite that desperate yet. I'm gonna hit my opponent for 1 with my Blightkeeper. And just pass. And, like, these cards are pretty relevant. With River's Rebuke, assuming we can still get the chance to get to cast that somewhere down the line. Just not that crazy with the Treasure Makers and Contract Killing in the deck. We do need to find some lands, though. But I mean, with all that in mind, these do represent some damage, right? Like, they're not worthless. Uh-oh. This is gonna be, 5 cost. Okay. Deadeye Plunderers. Oh, okay. Huh. Good card. Not what I expected to see here, but a good card. Okay, well, Bloodletter's still not a land. But it does increase our clock against our opponent a little bit. It's funny, my opponent must have just had like the dream Merfolk crew out last game, because it doesn't seem like he's got nearly as much this time. Ooh dear. Alright, we need to find a removal spell and stat now for the River Sneak. Because that is a pretty fast attack. What you tapping down? Dagger Tooth, maybe? Interesting. Okay. So it looks like he's probably just going to try and get in with the Sneak here then. And say, this will probably kill you over the next couple of turns, and it may well do that. You have 3 turns, I guess, after this one. Maybe as few as 2. You'd have to get a lot of Merfolk, though. Heavens. Okay, are we in desperation mode now? We might be. Could swing with everything if he kills off our Hoarders. Play Jade Guardian, maybe. The problem is, that's true, actually. We swing with everything and we're dead. Because he just cracks back for quite a bit. We could swing with a Direfleet Hoarder. We have 2 more draws. Which means we'd have to find land, contract killing. That's just not enough. 2 draws. We need to get Hoarder dead at some point. So maybe we want to swing with Daggertooth, Blightkeeper, Hoarder. Play another Daggertooth. Play a Whiptail off that. I think I like that. Maybe we want to keep the Daggertooth back, though. Potentially blocked. No. I think we'll just use the Direfleet Hoarder. Alright. This is obviously not a great chump attack for getting enraged triggers and random treasures, but I think we need to take our life and our damage where we can. And then we're going to play Freezing Riptail, Jade Guardian, Daggertooth. Maybe we just play another Daggertooth and maybe set up for next turn. Daggertooth still lets us double block that, which is maybe important. Yeah. Needs us a little bit more life. Death by River Sneak. What a way to go. Certainly not the first person in the format. Oh no. Okay. That goes up to 6 here. The life gain was significant. Yeah, I don't know if that was the correct attack there or not. I feel like that feels like one of the attacks that, if it was a more intelligent person in my seat, they may be able to put together something good. But we're looking like we're in some serious trouble now. You have to chump block. 7 regardless. Yeah. Evelyn's deck looks really good. I wonder if the Deadeye Plunderers is often worth splashing for. This card has always seemed good to me, but never like absurd, never quite something that I'm like, wow, I need to take care of that. Let's see, if we do this, we go down to 3. We need to find Contract Killing next turn. Then we're still in chump block mode. I think that's probably correct though. I guess maybe we want to do that, because actually inflicting that or bouncing it or doing something like that is worse for us. He doesn't have the mana for it right now. Alright. We have the money for Contract Killing. We're just dead, right? Or somehow we could kill our Direfleet Hoarder. We could play River's Rebuke this turn. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out of that. Dang. So, had one game where we got pretty well rolled, and then one game where we kind of didn't find our lands. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, obviously, you're just going to win some games that way. Point out River Herald's Boon. Oh, there we go. Contract Killing. I guess we lived for a couple of turns, maybe we would have gotten there, but yeah. Definitely got pretty well wrecked that time. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll be back again for match 4 here just in a sec.